welcome to Curtain Call's production of Mary Poppins and the opening of our 25th anniversary season. As a courtesy to the performers and those around you, please take a moment to silence all phones and other devices that could possibly be annoying during the performance. Please note that the use of any photographic and recording devices are strictly prohibited. Also want to note, if you didn't see the signs in the lobby, we will be having a brief strobe effect in this evening's performance. Also, the actors will be coming through the aisles at various times throughout the evening, so please keep your arms and legs in at all times. And finally, if you get up in the middle of the performance, at the end of the performance, and at intermission, please do watch your step while exiting the aisles. Again, thanks for being here. Enjoy Mary Poppins!
Winds in the east, there's a mist coming in, like something is brewing and about to begin. Can't put my finger on what lies in store, but I feel what's to happen or happened before. A father, a mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives are all rattling undone. Something is needed to twist them as one, as a string you might use when you're flying a kite. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree chim chiroo.
Hurry up, Dave! Let's run! Oh, come back here, you little blighters! You've got your lessons to do! I told you lessons if you're playing kite, and you can't make us, you're only our nanny!
Boy, not you two again! Come along home, boy! Come here!
Oh, good morning, Bert.
Morning, Miss Lord, and how's little Willoughby today?
Very well, thank you, Bert. Willoughby?
Hi, Jill. Is that the beauteous Miss Lark I spy on the horizon?
Oh, Admiral. Willoughby!
Morning, Admiral, how's it looking?
Dark clouds forming at number 17. Storm warnings overdue.
Of all London's byways where I doffs me cap, this one's the hardest to find on a map. Cherry Tree Lane, as sweet as a song. But the nannies who come here, they don't stay for long. Chim chimney, chim chim, cherry chim cheroo.
Oh, Kitty Nana, Kitty Nana! Little piece of run away from me for the last time!
So who gets stuck with the children with no nanny in the house? Me, that's all.
Oh, I said, Mrs. Brew. That's all I'll say. I'm done with this house forever.
Well, good riddance then. In mind you don't stumble on the way out.
Kitty Nana! Oh, they're going! Kitty Nana!
Katie Nana's gone and is a tiny wonder, driven half demented by your children's pranks.
Do you really think I made another blunder? What on earth am I to say to Mr. Banks? Oh. George, dear, I'm feeling so bereft, dear. Another nanny's left, dear. Every nanny goes, we're unlucky, I suppose.
You're never
your domain, whilst I remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Quote, the simple truth is you've engaged 6 nannies in the last 4 months. They've all been unqualified disasters. A nanny should govern, a nanny should rule, a nanny is a pelican who suffers no fool. A nanny is a stalwart our children would gain by having such a nanny at Cherry Tree Lane.
Of course, George.
Take control of situations. Show your uncle when you are. You know your men. They know their station. See efficiency and forward comes the job in half. Replace.
Well, I thought Katie Nana would be firm with the children. She always looked so cross.
But if we'd never confuse efficiency with a liver complaint.
Only we'd find someone like your old nanny.
I'm afraid that's not realistic, my dear. Few women alive could manage Miss Andrews' standards of efficiency. Besides, we can never afford to work that caliber. Precision and order, he wants nothing less. It's like an army barracks.
Aye, we're in the mess.
No wonder the nannies are driven insane.
We're living in a madhouse in Cherry Tree Lane.
Now, Winifred, if you do want to please me,
You know I do, George.
very well, then place an advertisement in the Times stating that Jane and Michael Banks require the best possible nanny at the lowest possible wage.
We'd better give them ours before they make another mistake.
I would stress.
Mother! What's that you're holding here?
We've written our own advertisements.
What on?
Please, George, I think we should hear it.
Now, Winifred, none of your theatrics.
It won't hurt to listen.
Wanted a nanny for 2 adorable children.
Adorable? Well, now that's debatable, I must say.
If you want his choice position, have a cheery disposition, rosy cheeks, no warts. That's a part I put in. Play games, all sorts. You must be kind, you must be witty, very sweet and fairly pretty.
George, please.
Take us on outings, give us treats, sing songs, bring sweets. Never be cross or cruel, never feed us cast oil or gruel. Love us as a son and daughter, and never spend valley water. I put that bit in too. If you won't scold and dominate us, we will never give you cause to hate us. We won't hide your spectacles so you can't see. Put toads in your bed or pepper in your tea. Sorry, Nanny. Many thanks. Sincerely, Jane and Michael Banks.
For one day. Will you please go upstairs and let me get to work?
We were only trying to help.
It won't help anyone to make me late. Now where's my hat?
George, dear.
Hat!
I thought you put it down here.
Hat!
I'm trying to go to help constantly
Do
disappear.
you think you'll find a nanny who doesn't run away?
Wash it with food polish.
Precision and order, it's all that I ask. The running of a household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain.
Whilst I remain the sovereign, mine will use the day well.
You remain the sovereign.
I shall be home at 6 o'clock sharp.
He remains the sovereign
Of Cherry Tree Lane.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm coming on to the advertisement.
What advertisement? We haven't placed any advertisement, not yet.
George and Winifred Banks live here, do they not?
Mr. and Mrs. Banks live here, yes?
And you are looking for a nanny.
I suppose.
Very well then. Now let's see. Play games, all sorts. Which I most certainly can. Take us on outings, give us treats.
Michael, it's our advertisement!
Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on that score, I hope?
Oh, none at all.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, but take it up with Mrs. Banks. She manages all that side of things. Nothing domestic has anything to do with me. Oh, and don't forget the references.
I make a point never to give references. But I thought it was usual. A very old-fashioned idea to my mind. The best people never require them now. I see. Well, you will have every third Thursday evening off from 5 until 9. The best people give every second Wednesday from 6 until 8, Mum. And that is what I shall take. Well, it's all settled then, as long as I am satisfied. I'll see the children now, thank you. Of course. Oh, you'll find them lovely. Oh, now this is Mary Poppins. Jane, don't stare. And close your mouth, Michael. We are not a codfish. Now, best foot forward. Spritz forward. Mrs. Brill, we have a new nanny.
She passed her interview then.
Oh, I did.
Very tiny, I must say. Tinier than I was expecting. Now, who's responsible for that?
Mrs. Mill, I am. I like to keep things neat.
Do you indeed? Well, I look forward to making use of that. If there's one thing I appreciate, it's a child whose word I can depend on. Now, who's he when he's at home?
This is Valentine. He is mine.
From the look on his face, I'm not sure he'd agree with you.
He's just a doll. No, I don't want to play with him now.
Treat him like that, and he might not want to play with you. Now, first things first. I always say the proper place to hang a hat is on a hat stand.
There's nothing in it. We'd better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky. Mary Poppins, how could you know what we wanted in a nanny when we made our list?
Your list? I'm not an item in the weekly shop, thank you very much.
How did it come then? It's as if the wind just blew you here.
It did. Now, stand over there. All right. Oh, just as I thought. A noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up. A noisy, mischievous trap.
Now you. Thoughtless, short-tempered, and untidy.
I never think you let me see.
By the time the wind has blown the weather vane around, I'll show you if I can. No matter what the circumstance, for one thing I'm renowned. My character is spit, spot, spick, and span.
What about your measurement, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
So people say each virtue virtually knows no bound. Each trait is great and patently sound. I'm practically perfect.
in every way.
I guarantee.
Practically perfect, we hope you'll stay.
Each train is great.
I'm patiently sad.
It's fine.
It's not fair.
I didn't say I was fair. I said
I'm practically perfect, and here's my aim. But till I leave here, you both will be the same. To be practically perfect.
Practically perfect. We will be practically perfect in every way.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim charoo. I does what I likes and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screamer, and as you can see, us screamers and artists of highest degree. And it's all me own work from me own memory.
Oh, lummy, not these again.
Come on, Mr. Parkkeeper. It's just me pictures walking always is. There's no harm in them.
This is my park, and I say you're interfering with the public railing. And I want them removed this minute if you... That is, just you watch it, that's all. Just you watch it.
Yeah. Stay right where you are. I know that silhouette anywhere. Mary Poppins.
it's nice to see you, Bert.
Well, I must say you do look swell.
How does he know you? He can't know you. You've only just arrived.
I wasn't born 1 minute before I walked into your house, Michael Baines. Have you met these two, Bert?
No, I've seen them running about, chasing a kite.
It isn't a real kite.
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins says it's a game. It's called A Walk in the Park. Some game I'd rather eat spinach.
Come on now, Bert. You're due for a break, and you promised you'd take me out when we met again. Or have you forgotten?
Of course I ain't Mary, but,
Oh dear, is that all you've got? Well, never mind. My treat. And besides, no one's charging for the trees in the sky, are they?
Mary Poppins, is he really coming with us?
And why shouldn't he?
Well, to start with, he's very dirty, isn't he? Father would never approve.
what's that?
You can't come with us. You're too dirty. And we don't want to go to the stinky park anyway.
Oh, yes, you do. Because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you never dreamed of. Besides, if she says it's a game, she's got something in mind you can be certain of that.
That's a picture of the park, isn't it? That's not the park. Not our park anyway. Look, the trees are much brighter green and the sky's quite a different blue.
I think you'll find it's just the way I've drawn it. All that it takes is a spark. Then something as plain as a park becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look anew, then you'll understand why it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light.
Really?
When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around them. The daffodils are smiling and the dove. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
You've been a brass for all of us.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like other nannies thinking. Hearts are good for us. It's just statues, ducks and grannies. I can't understand all the fuss. Is she doing it to spite us? We could lose it for a lot. Perhaps it's all a plot. I'll tell you what. She seems so different, but I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in What was that?
You're quite wrong, you know.
What? Who are you?
I'm Helios. Surely you know that. You've sat beneath me often enough and waited half a century to take a walk on a sunny day like this.
Day, bright as the morning in May,
I feel like I could fly.
Have you ever seen the grass so green or a bluer sky?
bluer sky. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Better days are now.
You can ask the passing statue fairy.
Nothing's ever said in
stone.
Morning, Mary.
Morning, Constable.
Morning, Mary. I must say you look tip-top.
Thank you, Bert. As do you.
Each man nothing is done. We'll stand the goal. To see a statue take a jig. Oh, John. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Jolly holiday, you Bert. Gentlemen like you are due. Though you're just a diamond in the rough, Bert, underneath your booty,
Underneath you.
you'd never think of pressing your advantage. For there is the hallmark of your creed. A lady in fear when you are near. Your sweet gentility is crystal clear.
It's crystal clear.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with you, Bert. A jolly, jolly holiday with you.
How about a spot of tea, Mary?
Talking about
Right, thank you. Cheers.
to walk in the park.
With you, Mary.
Bert, what a beautiful show.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What is the meaning of this? Oh, I'm enjoying my tea. Mary! Mary! What are we doing? Wait one moment. Let's go for a donkey saunter. We are bound to make a mark. Looks like all of us were born to take a promenade in the park. Everybody, Mary is back in town. Mary, for you. Let's go for
why do I miss him so much?
Isn't he one of the other statues?
No, he lives far away from here.
Do you really miss him?
Wouldn't you miss your father if you hardly ever saw him?
I have to think about that.
That's it, that's what it was. Or, what's that picture? The statue's gone.
Do you mean you've lost your mind?
This is your fault, ain't it? I knew we should have trouble when you first arrived. Now we've got a statue missing.